Okay, today I'll be talking to you about texting while driving. Are you innocent or are you guilty of texting while driving? I am guilty of texting while driving. Texting and driving is a typed conversation between two or more people on a cellular device. Texting while driving is also a part of distracted driving. It was a typical text to my boyfriend. I had done it so many times as I traveled to see him. We always text when we were driving to say the words, "I love you" and "I can't wait to see you." On this Saturday, these words on the text while driving was the worst words of my life. The only thing I remember is I had just set my phone down after texting Danny and I had hit someone head on. I jumped out of my car to see if the driver of the other car was okay. She was, thank God. But she was yelling a name, Bobby. You see, Bobby was her 14-month-old son that was in the backseat of her car. As we went to the backseat of the car, we pulled Bobby out, but we noticed Bobby was not breathing. We attempted to do CPR on Bobby, but Bobby later died. Texting while driving is illegal in 47 states, including Texas. Texting while driving is considered a distraction and is illegal and is considered a visual distraction. There are fines for texting and driving. According to the newswheel.com, there are 47 states that have passed laws against texting while driving. Texting while driving is illegal in the state of Texas. Texting while driving is considered a visual distraction. And a visual distraction means that visually you take your eyes off the road to text. Texting while driving can also cause a manual distraction. A manual distraction causes an individual to take one or both hands off the steering wheel to text while driving. Many states carry fines for individuals who are caught texting while driving. Most fines start at $200 for the first offense and $300 for the second offense. An individual can be given probation or prison time for deaths caused by texting while driving if found guilty. Who is most likely to text while driving, adults or teenagers? How many people die each year because of texting and driving? Men and women texting while driving versus driving drunk. With life on the fast track and society in a hurry to get places such as work, kids' extracurricular activities, and personal places, texting is on the rise. Most accidents are most likely to occur in the mornings and late in the evenings. But who is more likely to text, adults or teenagers? Surprisingly, young adults are most likely to text while driving. Studies show that young adults ages 18 to 34 are most likely to text while driving. The Department of Transportation reported that texting while driving can cause 3,500 deaths each year. Men are most likely to drive while drunk, while women lead in texting while driving. So how do we reduce and prevent texting while driving? There are different apps that can help us text while driving. Never think that texting while driving is safe at any time. Hold conversations or make phone calls before getting behind the wheel of a vehicle. Turn cell phones off until you reach your destination. Let others text or respond to the text message if you are driving. Because of the rise of deaths from texting while driving, most phone carriers have introduced apps to help us with texting while driving. Apps such as It Can Wait, that was produced by AT&T, can be installed on a cellular device. This app will let individuals know that you are driving and can silence incoming text. In conclusion, texting while driving affects everyone on the road, not just the driver, but everybody that you come in contact with that is driving on the road. Never feel comfortable with texting while driving. Many lives are lost annually because someone is texting while driving. Texting while driving can cause different types of distractions, as we talked about before. Visual distraction. Visual distraction, like I said before, is a distraction that causes you to take your eyes off the road and look at your phone. A manual distraction is when people take their hands off the steering wheel, because you usually use one hand to drive and one hand to text. So that's what you call a manual distraction, when you remove your hands from the steering wheel to do something else. Cognitive distraction. And this is a distraction that takes your mind off the roadway, because now you put your mind on the text message that you are trying to send or you are trying to respond to. Since most adults or young adults text while driving, implement good driving habits with teenagers and young children by not texting while driving. Prevent accidents and even death by letting your passenger text for you. Check with your cell phone carrier to install an app that can help with texting while driving. Visit itcanwait.com. So next time you're driving, change the way you think about answering a text or sending a text out. The most effective way to reduce and prevent death from texting while driving is not to text while driving.